Hello again, and it's the final part of Tuesday's Daily Rundown, and it's time to look at some of the more quirky stories that have been making the news. It's the first time that I've seen a lot of these stories too, which is mostly true apart from the lies. Now, this first story is about an amazing coincidence and a match made in heaven, or at least at the NHS. Nearly 70 years ago, Prime Minister Clement launched the NHS, as you'll well know, for post-war Britain, and the first ever patient was a 13-year-old girl called Sylvia Beckingham. Well, it just so happens that both of their great-grandchildren, not both of one person's great-grandchildren, that'd be weird, one of Clements and one of Sylvia's, Katie and George, have met each other and fallen in love. So perhaps NHS can stand for something different now. How about a nice, heartwarming story?
That sounds really nice. That's
Isn't
good.
it
I like that.
There was a soundtrack to that. Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
what's that radio? There was a radio programme talking about that stuff, isn't there?
Yes.
I was talking about love stories. Something like that. Yeah. That's a story.
Somebody was saying the other day about Romeo and Juliet, saying it's not a love story. Stop saying it's a love story. It's a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old who caused 6 deaths in the space of 3 days. It's not a love story.
Still love.
In today's world, that would not be permitted.
Everything else is going on top of it. Yeah, it is quite. Yes, tragic.
Fake suicides, real suicides.
God, you'd think they'd talk to each other or leave a letter or something. Just let each other know what's going on.
Just to spend a little bit more time under that balcony. Things could have been.
Look, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to pretend to die. And what I can't hear you. I'm just going to. I can't hear you. You're working out.
You'll get it out. You'll sort it
out. Well, that external traffic noise.
I'll Skype you afterwards.
Exactly. Anyway, that's a nice love story that we like, that one. Now, and we want you to spot what's odd with the following photo from Wimbledon. Let's have a look. So this is picture number 1. Can you see anything in there? Not Andy Murray, who's looking rather ravishing. There's the second one.
Or a strawberry.
There he is. It's Mr. Strawberry. And he's having a drink of cream. Yes, it's a man dressed as a strawberry eating cream. The big fruit was watching Andy Murray, who is now favourite to take the men's title, and for the second time he may see his Wimbledon cream come true. That's why I don't do stand-up. I don't know if he went dressed as a strawberry, or did he change when he got there, and if so, where are his clothes? How did he get the costume there? There's a lot of planning involved.
There's a lot of planning involved.
Or did he just go dressed as a strawberry?
I think it would have been dressed,
on it.
but it depends on what area of the court you're allowed in, isn't it? So you can't imagine him in the raw box.
No, but he was quite significantly in shock.
Yeah.
I was watching the match yesterday, and I noticed him behind Andy Murray in the stands and just thought, there's a large strawberry there.
What makes you think?
Quite normal.
What's he trying to do there? Is what message is he trying to give? Is it just like, look at me, I'm a strawberry, or is there something more sinister there?
I think he's saying they're too expensive. Strawberry and cream. It's about 25 quid, isn't it? It's about 25. Have you been to Wimbledon?
No, I'd love to go, but I haven't got the money for strawberries.
It's about 25 quid or something, just for a punnet of strawberries and cream.
Specifically for strawberries and cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think that's his
hey, maybe the future of Wimbledon is in cherries rather than strawberries.
There you go, do some cherry picking, bringing it back. I'll do a low price, lower than strawberries.
Cherry though, is it?
Well, it's close enough.
Edible cherry.
It's
Tappers the bag.
You can be part of the camera crew.
Cherries
part of the camera crew.
Did you see Andy Murray's match yesterday? Are you tennis fans?
No,
I am a tennis fan.
I watch the series.
I like tennis. I do like tennis. I just don't like.
Oh, you're not a Murray fan?
No.
Is this because he's Scottish?
Not at all.
Is this because he doesn't like the English?
No, not at all. Not at all. I like sports people with personalities.
Oh no!
But he's been involved in sports personality of the year twice.
I'm an old man, so McEnroe was I love McEnroe and stuff like that.
He's great on commentary as well as McEnroe. All I will say to you is, take it or leave it, but watch the charity matches that they do. All the top players do it, and they wear headsets as they're playing, and you get the likes of Murray, Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, and the top female players all do it as well, the Sharapovs and things. And they have headsets on, and he has a brilliant sense of humour, Andy Murray. He's very funny.
Did any of them bring their kids
I think it's in Melbourne.
On afterwards?
All the kids come on afterwards, They put them in uniform and call them ball boys.
What about health and safety?
Yeah, what about that? You've got the tennis balls and rackets and...
They get caught in a net and dragged out. Now, you know how people are always trying to make you to sign up to charity events and 5 and 10k runs and stuff like that, and you know that also you don't want to do them ever, and you genuinely just want to find a way of getting out of it even after you've agreed to doing it. Well, perhaps you can take some advice from this dog who found found an ingenious way to show its displeasure about being forced to participate.
Oh no.
Yep, it just gave up on life. The most defeated dog I've ever seen in my life. For the sake of sparkling wordplay, the writers of Tonight Show were gutted that it wasn't a poodle.
Oh, no, that's not...
Now, you see,
Stop it.
dog owner now, no, that's sinister. That's more sinister because obviously the dog was shattered.
Yeah.
Heat.
Or lazy.
Heat exhaustion. You've got to be aware, mate. A dog, right? Hyperventilates really, really quickly.
Yes,
right.
of course.
So when
Well,
they
they've got
start
a fur coat
panting,
on all year.
when they're panting, they're regulating
the temperature.
The temperature. For him to get in that puddle like that, he's saying something.
But he might just really like water.
Well, yeah, but just look at the shadows and stuff.
There may not have been a puddle there. He may have created it himself.
Did they,
Yeah.
while they were doing the rung, did they pick up the fouling?
No, you see, because what he did, because
He hid it in the
actually
water.
weeded there,
Oh, right, okay.
and it was just went naturally into the stream.
And then he swam the rest of
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's clever dogs.
Clever dogs. I like them.
A Labrador as well, so they are clever.
Yeah.
Working dogs.
Yeah, I just love them. I just love dogs.
Have you got a
generally. No, I wish I had a dog, but
Get
I
one.
work too much to look after a dog. It wouldn't be fair.
No. Bring it with you.
We're going to stay on the subject of dogs though, because we could talk about a pooch that's been dubbed Britain's loneliest
Oh,
dog. No. His plight, well, her plight, should I say, landed her a Hollywood film role. I know, has finally found a loving home. This is Freya. She's a 6-year-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross. She captured the hearts of the nation last month when it was revealed that she spent her whole life in kennels and had been rejected more than 18,000 times, which for this cute little doggy is a bit criminal. However, it's still significantly fewer times than Taylor Swift has been rejected. Do we have a picture of Freya or not? Oh, there she is. How could you reject that? Look at her. That other dog, really peeved there, isn't it? Who the hell is this?
Why is no one paying attention to me?
I don't know. That
She's
man
got a
looks
little-
like he's just kind of plonked it there as well, doesn't he?
She's got a little cardigan on. And a
Yeah, I
little
was
vest.
wondering about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Little
Did they
Freya
put that
that?
on to like dress her up?
18,000 times is quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean by rejection, just walking past the cage. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I do draw a line to, and people dressing their dogs up.
Really?
It's like, yeah.
Oh, really? Do you not like that?
No. What? Children do that. It's not a dog.
But it
I mean,
works.
I want to go. Oh, we can't go out for a walk today. Why? It's too cold.
But, yeah.
He's wearing a fur coat. What happens in the wild?
I'm sorry, I'm just really glad that you clarified that you don't mind people dressing their children up.
No, yeah. That's always good.
It's always good to do that.
That's
No,
fine.
but do you know what I mean? I don't. I was in the party the other day, and this woman's got this little chihuahua thing, and it had a frock on and a hat and a matching hat. And I'm like,
The woman
you
or the
know,
dog?
and the woman. And I'm
The
just
matching.
thinking, why would you
doing
do that? And then the dog's probably thinking, get this off me.
Yeah.
But you do see the little short-haired ones that are meant to be in South America, like Chihuahuas, in the winter over here, freezing and shivering. They must be able to wear a coat, surely, if horses can.
What happens when they're in the wild?
But in the wild
Just
in
hold on a
Mexico,
minute. Just hold
it's slightly
on.
different.
Hold on. It's getting cold. All right. Come on.
Yeah, but they're not-
Armani. Armani is where we're going. We're not
But
going
they're
for a
not meant
walk.
to be in this country.
If we sent dogs to the moon, would they be allowed to go out?
Yeah, actually not around.
A dog has gone into
Planet of the
space.
Apes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now I love Planet of the Apes. Now that's another subject. Planet
That
of the Apes.
documentary that
I
you
love
saw.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love Planet of the Apes.
It turns out it was Earth all along.
That's real. That's real. Planet of the Apes.
I love every chin ice. Now, our last story today, but certainly not least, a car driver had a bit of a moment when he tried to take his wheels for a spin at Piccadilly tram station. This photograph here we can
And
just
last
see.
but not least, a car driver
no, that's
had a
Abby.
bit
Oh,
of
that's
money
someone
else doing here.
when he tried to
Was
take
she
his
driving the
wheels
car?
for a
Oh, this
spin
is the
at
report
Piccadilly
about it, I see.
Tram
Ah.
Station. British Transport Police
There we
tweeted this
go.
photo.
Oh my
The red
God.
That was Abby's
Volkswagen
report
Driven
earlier
onto
on,
onto
this evening's
tracks
edition of
and
That's
all the
Not
way
Just
along the
News.
platform.
Yeah, the British Transport Police tweeted that photo, and he'd driven the
So he
red
drove into
Volkswagen
his
Golf into the tracks, and halfway along the platform at Piccadilly railway station. It was reported at 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning, which meant that services weren't affected, but 8 girls on a hen do did climb in the back and try and get to Altrincham.
Oh, brilliant. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that'll be facing the old fire station.
Yeah.
And the side where they're going to the tunnel, don't they?
Yeah, that's right, just going into Piccadilly station.
You know what's
So I
quite
guess
funny?
it is.
It's quite interesting as well because, so again, walking my dog, I can walk on the tram track where I live, sort of thing. So, like, if I'm walking here, the tram's probably about 20 metres away, if that. And then you get them going, beep, beep. I'm like, what? And they're going the opposite way, so I can see them anyway. It's not, but beep, and I'm thinking, what's your problem?
Yeah.
When you're driving past people's houses about 5 5 metres away, oh, you're in town, aren't you? And you're crossing the road and they're like, there, what?
We'd be beeping for a house to get out of the way. There's
I know, do you know what I mean? They're just beeping. It's like, yeah,
We might hit it.
It's a tram. I can see it coming.
Yeah.
Although I have seen a tram crash into a house on Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Well, that's another story. It's another story.
That documentary.
There you go.
And next week, Fizz goes into space. Yes, true. But yeah, you'd have to be pretty drunk to drive down.
Down the tunnel.
Yeah, he was breathalyzing. It was over the limit.
Yeah, you'd think
Just
he
a
would
bit,
be.
just a bit.
Just a little bit.
There must be something there going. This
No, I
Seems quite- it's quite far along as well.
I think it might have been one of those space cars.
Yeah.
Might have been those space cars, and he knew. And when he says Jupiter,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Actually, he thought it meant somewhere else. Do you know what I
He
mean?
thought he meant this tram tunnel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. And so he thought, this is a space car.
Yeah.
Like that guy, was it? Who was someone of the cartoon characters back in the day used to have a space car? I think that's what he thought.
The
Trevor, what are you
Jetsons.
saying?
The Jetsons.
We George Jetsons.
That's right. He thought it was one of the Jetsons.
Right.
Into the tunnel. Listen, love, we're all right. Let's get in here. Moon.
I love that
Land
you
on
created
the
this whole
moon.
backstory for this guy.
This is just unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Jane,
I want to
his
meet
wife.
him and meet.
That's it. We need to finish. I can't have this conversation anymore. I'm going to put my face through a wall. It's time to wrap up. Not literally, because it's quite a warm night, but it's time for me to wrap the show. Thanks very much to my guest this evening, to Cal Doughty.
Yeah, that's me.
Giving you the clap.
Yeah.
And to Trevor Dwyer-Lynch as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our production team. The Daily Rundown is back at the same time tomorrow, but for myself and everybody else on the show, have a very safe and enjoyable evening, whatever you decide to do with it. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take good care. Thank you. Good night.